name is Mulumbo Nyanda. I go by the stage name Inside Nyanda Speaks. I'm a spoken word poet from the Congo is where my home or my blood resides from. But I've been here, born and raised here in the States my whole life. The food, of course, food, language, I think religion. Our parents definitely they raised us Christian. But even still, they, instill certain things in us as far as the Congolese religions are concerned. They have Kibanguanism, um, which it's a derivative of Christianity, but they believe in different things as far as like the dead coming back to life, reincarnation, things of that nature. Um, and that's actually still practiced to this day. So they considered it an older religion, but it's still, there's still Kabangwanists out in Congo and Angola also. So we actually have a lot of family in Canada and Europe on my mother's side. So Belgium was one that they considered. I believe Montreal was another one. As far as the United States, I remember my father looking at places like Chicago. There's a lot of Congolese there, apparently. The West Coast also, there's a lot of Congolese there in California. So he had a couple different places where Congolese kind of migrate to and find that sense of family again, that sense of community. America, he thought was the best choice for him because he had a educational scholarship to come here. I think when he realized there was a lot more to this country than just getting a degree, it definitely disappointed him because he used that degree to become a chaplain and so on and so forth. But towards the end of his life, he like I said, he found out that a degree isn't the only thing to success here. So he ended up, having different jobs like a tax. He was a tax preparation advisor, things like that, to kind of pick up extra money because that degree didn't really translate into, I guess, a successful living here. What's funny is my mother actually told us how she learned English from watching like the Jeffersons, the Sesame Street, and things like that. So I think that humbling yourself enough to learn new things, I think, is important, and also upholding or maintaining your cultural traditions, I think, is important also. In Congo, there's always someone in the house. There's always, family over. Someone's always cooking. There's gossip going around, like people are talking. It's always something going on, right? But here, everybody's working. They're doing their jobs. They have pretty much their own lives. And even if you do have family in your area, most of you live in, your separate homes. You have your own lives. You connect with each other when you can. But Congo's not like that. Everyone's connected. He definitely left back a lot of family. My father's uncle was the first one in our family that was blood that came to the States. And he was the one that actually brought everyone after that came here. So so if it wasn't for him, my family lineage would definitely not be here. There's so many resources there. Like, it's so bountifully plentiful when it comes to resources and like energy resources and things of that nature that I feel like the world needs. The brother connected Kikongo, the Kikongo language, which comes from Congo, to basically all the other languages that we speak now, English, Spanish, French, some of the words in French and Spanish and these other languages, romantic languages. The base words come from Kikongo, which is an ancient language that they spoke for thousands of years, you know what I mean? So I think from that standpoint, Congo is an important country, not only for the heritage, but like I said, again, the resources that are there when we talk about, cobalt or oil or diamonds, gold, silver, things of that nature, they're all in that one country, in that landmass. Patrice Lumumba he was a freedom fighter. He was the first prime minister of Congo, elected prime minister of Congo that was assassinated. But the important thing about him was that he never backed down from. He understood colonialism. He understood how it worked and its mechanisms, so on and so forth. And he did up into his last breath, he did everything he could to fight it. And I think, you know, people should take note of that when we look at like Malcolm X, who named Lumumba the, you know, the baddest man on the planet at that time. You know, I mean, we look at certain Black leaders, but they garnered a lot of influence from Lumumba and his work and what he did as far as fighting oppression and so on and so forth. Hustling, hustling, hustling.